Understanding and steps of PQ4R learning strategy, an interesting and fun teaching and learning process for students can never be separated from the role of a teacher in a teaching. A good teacher should always apply various strategies in a learning so that students easily understand the material presented. In the General Cosma Jamara 2010-325 argues that learning strategy is any activity that is chosen and can provide facilities or assistance to students in achieving certain learning objectives.
Alright, I want to explain about the PQ4R strategy. According to Slavin, PQ4R strategy is a study strategy that allows students to see at a glance or preview, ask or question, read, contemplate or reflect, review again or recite, and review ingredients. The steps that must be taken in the PQ4R strategy are as follows. First, see at a glance or preview. Quickly examine and scan the material for general organization and main topics and subtopics. Pay attention to headings and subheadings and identify what you will read and study. 2. Ask or question. Ask yourself questions about the material before you read it. Use headings to find questions using question words: who, what, why, and where. 3. Read. Read the material. Don't take long written notes. Try to answer the question you raise before reading. 4. Reflect on the material. Try to understand and make meaning of the information presented by first, relating it to the words you already know. 2. Connecting the subtopics in the text to the main concept or principle. 3. Try to solve in the contradiction in the information presented. And 4. Try to use the material to answer the question proposed by the material. 5. Recite or recite. Practice remembering the information by stating the points alone and asking and answering questions. You can use title highlight words and notes about the main ideas to formulate this question. 6. Review. The last step, actively review the material. Asking yourself questions, reread the material only if you are not sure of the answer. I think that's all.
PQ4R learning modeling can be seen in the table. There are 6 steps. Step 1 is review. Teacher behavior. Provide reading material for students to read and informing students how to find main idea or learning objective to be achieved. And student activities. Quickly skimming to find the main ideas or learning objective to be achieved. Next, step 2 is question. Teacher behavior. Informing students to pay attention to the meaning of the reading and give assignment to students to make questions from the main ideas found by using what, why, who, and how papers. And student activities. Pay attention to the teacher's explanation and answering the question he has made. And next, step 3 is read. Teacher behavior. Give assignment to students to read and respond or answer questions that have been prepared previously. And student activities. Reading actively while responding to what has been read and answering questions made. Next, step 4 is reflect. Teacher behavior. Simulate or inform the material in the reading material. And students' activities. Not just memorizing and remembering the subject matter, but trying to solve problems from the information provided by the teacher with the knowledge that has been known through reading material. And step 5 is recite. Teacher behavior. Ask students to make the essence of all the discussion learned today. and student activities, ask the answered questions, view notes or essence that have been made previously, and make the essence of the whole discussion. And the last, step 6, is review. Teacher behavior. Assign students to read the essence of what they make from the details of the main ideas in their minds, and ask students to reread the reading material if they are still not sure of the answer. And student activities, read the essence of what he has made, and reread student reading material if they are still not sure of the answer they have made.
Okay, I want to explain about the advantage the PQ4R strategy. Each learning method or strategy certainly has its own advantage and disadvantage. Likewise with the learning strategy that I apply, according to study 211 and 80, the PQ4R strategy learning model has several advantages and disadvantages, including the following: superiority. 1. It's very appropriate to be asked for teaching declarative knowledge in the form of concept, definition, rules, and application knowledge in everyday life. 2. Can help students with weak memory to memorize lesson concept. 3. Easy to apply at the all level of education. 4. Able to assist students in improving the skill of the process of asking questions and communication their knowledge. 5. Can reach the subject matter in a broad scope.
Okay, next I want to explain about the disadvantage of the PQ4R strategy. 1. Cannot be applied to the teaching of procedural knowledge such as skills knowledge. 2. It's very difficult to implement if facilities such as student books, package book are not available in school. And 3. It's not effectively implemented in classes with too large a number of students because the teacher guidance is not optimal, especially in formulating questions. Okay, thank you.